Did you know that yearly Medicaid renewals will start again soon? This means millions of people who were enrolled in Medicaid during the pandemic may no longer be eligible for coverage. If this may impact you, the good news is you have options. Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield can help answer your questions so you can find an affordable health plan for you and your family. We want you to feel confident you're covered. Click to learn more. Policy exclusions and limitations apply. Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield is the trade name of Community Insurance Company.
From behind home plate, your Orioles talk. Section 336, the next generation of Baltimore sports talk.
Hey guys, good morning. It's Josh from Section 336. I don't know why I set that up and say that at every episode, because if you're listening to 336 Daily by now, you probably been listening to Section 336. If not, welcome. It's a new season. The Orioles are playing well, so I do expect new listeners to come join us on this ride, because this season's going to be really exciting. Remember, as always, brought to you by Birdland Sports, your home for fan-made shirts by me. Go check that out. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of these season predictions, especially outside of the Birdland. I want to see guys that aren't wearing the orange color glasses, because if you know me, you know my glasses are very, very orange. Like, I am going into this season extremely positive, extremely excited. But if you check, a lot of the predictions show the Orioles around 74, 75 wins. So, I don't know if you've done the math recently, but 162 games, 74 wins, that's a losing season. I mean, it's not a horrendous season. We've seen uglier seasons. But everyone outside of Baltimore is predicting the Orioles to have a losing season. But I'm here saying this season's going to be better than next year. I'm here ready to take all my money and throw it on the over for the amount of wins the Orioles will get. So it makes me start to think, is it simply history? Is it simply people don't like the Orioles? Am I falling into that trap of, all these people don't like the Angelos family, so they downgrade the Orioles? Am I falling into that camp of being one of the complainers? Or do they have something, do they know something that I don't know? I like to think that they're just not informed. And I'm more informed than these other people. I like to think that maybe these predictions are just generated by AI. And AI has gotten a lot of attention lately because you can do different things with it. There's different tools. If you've been following us on social media, I turned AI on and said, hey, why don't you post something about the Orioles every day just to see what it does, because I'm not good at social media. So I said, let the AI try. So I set it all up, and it did it. It posted a history fact about the Orioles every day, and it posted a picture to go with it, and it looks great. And it hits our Twitter account, and it hits our Facebook account, and it looks outstanding. The problem? Every fact is slightly off. It might say the trade happened in 1968 when really the trade happened in 69. It might say a guy was traded to the Reds when really he was traded to the Giants. Every fact was slightly off. It meant well. It said it with confidence, but it was slightly off. So my hope is that's what's going on with these predictions. Is they all mean well. They're all playing conservative because of the Orioles' history. But they're all slightly off. And I try and think, well, where are they slightly off? I think they're slightly off on John Means. I think these predictions probably don't take into account John Means joining in June. Where else could they slightly be off? I think they roll every young guy to take a step back. I think the predictions say, as much as they say Adley's an MVP favorite, I think when you look at the team, they say it's second year, he'll take a little step back. I don't think they even account for Adley for an entire year.
The Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xE. It's electrified. Boogie, woogie, woogie. So you can boogie, woogie, woogie into the forest. Boogie. Boogie, woogie, woogie through the mud. Or boogie, woogie, woogie to work. where you boogie woogie woogie down the hall to your boss's office to tell him you quit.
Sure got the boogie.
Then you boogie woogie woogie to the elevator as he boogie woogie woogies after you, begging, please, take me with you. The electrified Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xE. Learn more at Jeep.com. Jeep is a registered trademark of FCA US LLC.
Wendy's 2 for $6 lets you mix and match some of our best items, like Dave Single with a 10-piece crispy nugs, medium strawberry lemonade with a spicy chicken sandwich, spicy chicken with a Dave Single with a strawberry lemonade, strawberry lemonade, if you're into that. Chicken Sam, crispy nugs, strawberry lemonade, Dave's, nugs, Sam. Whew. Pick what you want at a price you want. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's 2 for $6. For a limited time, price and participation may vary at U.S. Wendy's. On the card only. Single item at regular price.
Pros know a thing or two about how to get the toughest messes clean. That's why they've long trusted cleaning products from Ecolab for their businesses. And now, that level of clean is available for your home at the Home Depot. Introducing Ecolab Scientific Clean, a full line of pro-grade cleaning products for all your home's needs. So you can clean like you mean business. Now available exclusively at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
So again, I think they're just slightly off. They don't know. They don't predict Gunner's going to have a big second. Well, see, that's sort of the problem. Gunner's still the favorite for MVP or for Rookie of the Year. So how's that going into account? I'm sure they're taking into account that our bullpen is worse, because our bullpen doesn't look worse on paper, but our bullpen pitched outstanding last year, and everyone's argument is always you can't repeat it. Apparently, the only teams that can repeat that are the Yankees, the Giants, the Red Sox, teams that have proven it, and the Orioles haven't proven anything. A lot of people think last year was a fluke instead of the foundation. Mike Elias says the rebuild is over. That's all what we want to hear. That means making the right moves this season. Unfortunately, this offseason didn't look like the rebuild was over. You didn't go out and make any big moves. You added stability. So I'll give you a C. I believe Matt gave you a D grade. But you didn't make a big move. If the rebuild's over, prove it. Go get me Ohtani. We've got the stuff. We've got the parts to make the trade. We've got the money. We can give him whatever. We're still going on with the lowest payroll in baseball. We can double our payroll by giving him the same amount of money we're paying the rest of the team, and we'd still be in the low third of ownership finances. So you got to prove to me that rebuild's over, and I think that's what's going on outside of Birdland. We trust. We know what's going on with Batista. We trust. We know what the future holds for DL Hall. People outside don't, and we don't have a proven track record. So I can't get mad that they don't. So I'm still going in with my orange color glasses. I'm still going in excited. I'm still going in thinking this team's making the playoffs this year. I'm still going in ready to make a big bet on one of these bet sites. I just got to figure out which one I can do it in from Florida and easily take my money out when I win in October. Now, what could go wrong? I think I want to have that discussion next week. Because, yeah, things could go wrong. And things could go really bad for the Orioles. But pitchers and catchers reported this week. We got photos of guys in Sarasota. It's not. I do miss the old days where it would be a Tubby Chris Tillman, guys all coming in with beards, and then they're forced to shave the beards. Because now they can keep the beards. Now they're all 25-year-old guys in the best shape. So I miss the old guy photos that looks like the guys haven't picked up a baseball in 4 months. But either way, they're back. They're back in Sarasota. There's a little things to be concerned about, like Dylan Tate, Felix Batista. Dylan Tate's going to start on the injured list. Batista, right now, they're saying he'll be questionable for opening day, working on a knee issue. And then even DL Hall had some discomfort a couple weeks ago, so they're playing him slow. So that's definitely, you don't want to hear injuries the first week. That goes into that discussion next week of what could go wrong. But players are in Sarasota. We have practice games in a couple weeks. And everything's looking up in Birdland. So I'm going out positive. I'm not going to talk about what could go wrong. I'm not going to talk about the Masson broadcast. You know you're going to get a rant from me here. It should have been today. But I'm too excited because all these guys are wrong.